Do you want to 3x your email list growth within 15 minutes? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a high converting sign-up form within 15 minutes so you can follow along and 3x your list growth within 15 minutes. So let's get straight into my Klaviyo account and show you how to make it high converting. Okay, so we're in our Klaviyo demo account and I'm going to show you how to create the sign-up form from scratch. So what you're going to do in your Klaviyo account, in the left menu, you go to sign-up forms, and then in the top right corner, we're going to click on create form. And now we see some default templates made by Klaviyo. So what we're going to do, we're going to select all types and we're going to make a pop-up form because that's just the highest converting one. You can even select like a category. So like in this case, we're just going to collect emails in this example, and then we can like scroll down. What are like good things that we can use as a template? And I'm a big fan of this template or this one. So with a side image, which we can also do something without a side image, but just for convenience, let's go with this one and let's call this demo sign up form. Then we need to select the email subscriber list. That's going to be newsletter in this case, include a teaser, yes, and hit create form. Now, the first thing that I like to do is go to targeting and behavior. And then we're going to select based on rules when the form should be displayed. First, going to make a desktop variant. So we're going to select when a visitor is exiting the page. After a time delay, I would go anywhere between 4 to 12 seconds. So let's go with 6 as a good starting point. And after visitor scrolled a certain amount, again, you should split test between 40 to 80. Let's go with 60 in this example. Then if you scroll down, after a visitor closes the form, show again after 5 days. That's fine. You can also go with 3. I like to go with 3. Then this is going to be the desktop form. So I'm going to select desktop only. And later we're going to make the mobile version. Then let's go to targeting. Don't show to existing Klaviyo profiles. That's what you want because it's for new subscribers. Don't show on certain URLs. So not on the cart page, for example. And let's say you have like a wholesale page. I'll also exclude that one. And then you can also like show to visitors in certain locations. If, for example, you're a US company only shipping to the US, that can be an interesting thing to do as well. But in this case, I'll leave it as it is. So those are like the general settings. Then we have the sign-up form in here. So this is the email opt-in. We're going to make a sign-up form for Nike. So first of all, I want to add a logo in here. Let me see if there's like a logo in here. There it is. I'm going to select an alt text, so Nike. So we have that. And then we're going to make a headline. So the headline is the most important thing because that should grab the attention. Unlike 20% off your first order is already like a good thing. But one of my favorite angles to use is the mystery discount. So let's go with unlock your mystery discount. One of my personal favorites. This text is like useless. Sign up for special offers and updates. Everyone knows that. It's just not necessary to put it in here. Just creates friction. Then we have the email input in here. So the label is email. The placeholder text is email. I'm going to make it easier. I'm going to call this enter your email here. So it's like completely obvious what people should do. And then we see that we have a white background and this input field also has a white background. I want to make sure that it pops out more. So we're going to settings, input field text styles and input field styles in here. And then we can change the background color and let's make it a bit of a grayish color like this. So it like stands out more. Then the call to action button, unlock offer. I like to go with claim my deal. A lot of variants that you can split test. Doesn't really matter for now. Then the background color of the button, make sure that it pops out. So yeah, of course, needs to be on brand. So yeah, you can make it yellow, but if that's not on brand, then it doesn't make sense. You can just go with a black one for now. I think that's more on brand and it does pop out. Then we're going to delete this text. So by signing up, you agree to receive email marketing. In the US, that's just not necessary. In Europe, you might need it. So make sure to check the rules that apply to your country. Then we have a second option under the main call to action button, which is no thanks. And I want to edit it a little bit more. So we're going to call this no thanks. I want to pay full price. I'll see people don't want to pay full price. So they're not going to click this button. They're going to click this button. That's the goal of this button. So people have two options, an interesting one and a not so interesting one. So they're going to click on the interesting one. So claim my deal. No thanks. I want to pay the full price. Let's change the font weight to normal again to make it less interesting. Since we have this option, if people click on this, it will close the form. That means that we can get rid of this X to make it less easy for people to actually click on that button. So I'm going to change the opacity to 0 in here. And we're going to change the size to 1 pixel. So it's like completely gone in here. We're going to add a little bit of padding in here on top. And then let's see what we're going to do. Let's reduce it on the bottom. Yeah, that's better. So now we have the logo, unlock your mystery discount, enter your email here, claim my deal, call to action button, and a micro copy. No thanks. I want to pay full price. That's already good. Now I want to have like an interesting site image. So let's use something like this. I think this is already a good one. Make sure to have an alt text in here as well. I think this is a good one. You can see it makes sense to go like this. I think this is a good one. We can even change like how big the site image is going to be. I think this is too big. So let's go with small. Cool. So then this is the email opt-in step. Then I'm going on the top here, gonna hit clone. Gonna call this micro yes, hit clone step. Gonna put this in front of the email opt-in. And this is going to be the micro commitment step before the email opt-in. So we're going to get rid of the email input because that's just not necessary. And in here, we're going to ask if people even want a discount. So we're going to get that first yes from them. If we get that first yes, so a micro commitment, you're more likely to say yes in the next steps, which is the email opt-in. So it works really, really well. We've A/B tested this for like more than 50 e-com brands, and like 99% of the times, the micro yes step works just better than not having it. So I would definitely recommend it. Layout is going to be the same. The only change is going to be the headline here. So instead of unlock your mystery discount, you're going to say, you can say something like, do you want to have a mystery discount? Then going to change the style a little bit. So we're going to make this smaller. Then we can make this bigger so it pops out more. Maybe make this not bold. So like this. Going to change the call to action button to yes, please, or no thanks, I want to pay full price. So that remains the same. So this is the micro commitment step. So if people click yes, please, they go to the email opt-in. If they click no thanks, I want to pay full price. The form is getting closed. So this just works really, really well. So then we got this covered. Then the success page. So let's change the site image again. And let's add in the logo again. Just want to make it like the same style as all the other steps. Again, logo. Then we're going to change the headline text. So we're going to say, instead of success, we're going to say your discount is on its way. And then the text, please check your inbox for the confirmation message with your mystery discount code. Haven't received a message within 5 minutes. Please check your spam box or promotions folder. So this is a really important part to add because a lot of the times, especially if you have like bad deliverability, your email is going to land in the spam box or the promotions tab. So by saying this, people will check it, and otherwise they're just going to reach out to your customer support with, hey, I have received the email, which they actually did, but it was in their promotions tab or the spam folder. So that's why I like to add it to the success page. I'm not a big fan of adding the discount code in the success page. I want people to open the email. A lot of debate on this subject. I know. This is just the way I like to do it because I think this yields the best results overall for your email marketing and for the company itself. Then one last step is a teaser. So we're going to add a teaser in here. Let's go with a rectangular style, and let's go with a medium size. Show before displaying the form and after it's closed. And we're not going to use the image. So let's get rid of that one, but let's add a text. Mystery discount or unlock your mystery discount. Background color, make this white. Let's make the same style as the rest of the form. Also, do make sure that if you show this in the left down corner, that there's nothing else interfering with this teaser. Because honestly, oftentimes there's a lot going on a website, things like live chat or chatbots and stuff like that. So always make sure to double check if it's not like interfering. So unlock your mystery discount. If people click on it, it will open the micro yes, and then they can continue with the rest of the form. So that's basically it. So unlock your mystery discount teaser, a micro yes, do you want a mystery discount? Yes, please, and no thanks. Email opt-in, unlock your mystery discount, claim our deal, and then the success page. Cool. And hit exit. And now we're going to make a mobile form for this. So we're going to clone this one and we're going to call this demo sign up form mobile. There it is. Then we're going to targeting and behavior, scroll down. Instead of desktop only, we're going to change to mobile only. There you go. And we're going to get rid of the exit intent because on mobile, that's just not reliable. All the other settings remain the same. And what we're going to do now is going to optimize like the font sizes and stuff like that, because as you can already tell, it doesn't look so good right now. So we can definitely optimize this. Let's start with the teaser. If you use a rectangle, it will take up the whole bottom area on mobile. That's not what we want. So let's change it to a circle on mobile. And let's just call it mystery discount. Make it a bit smaller. And we can even go the inverted way in here so it pops out more. So make it a black background color. And let's change the text color to white. So it pops out more like that. Then let's go to the micro yes. This should be a bit bigger. So let's make this 50 and this 58. That's a bit too big. 52. Can reduce some of the padding. Still too big. Do you want to have a mystery discount? Yes, please. I think the call to action button should be a lot bigger. So you can change the height in here. Let's change this to 70. And let's do that immediately for this call to action button as well. So it remains the same style. That, and let's make this bigger as well. Too big. And also the input field should be bigger now. The height, input field height, we're going to change that to 70 as well. And then we're going to change like this placeholder text should be bigger as well. Let's change it to 20. That's much better. This micro copy should be bigger as well. Let's change that to 20 as well. Same for the micro yes step. There you go. Then the text in the call to action button should be bigger. 20 right now. Let's try 24. Yeah, much better. And for the email opt-in step as well. There you go. So this is already much better and more optimized for mobile, as you can tell. So I think this step now is good. Micro yes is good. Let's add a bit of padding in between this. So let's make it better. Yeah, maybe even more. So much better. Then let's go to success. Let's make this one bigger. So 50. And let's remove the padding on the side. And this should be way bigger. Obviously 22. And let's get rid of some of the padding as well. Let's reduce it to 20 on both sides. And let's add a bit of padding below here. So I think this is much better, way more optimized for mobile. And yeah, so these are the desktop and mobile form done from scratch. And that's it. So this is how you can create a high converting sign-up form in just 15 minutes. So there's absolutely no reason to not do this for your e-commerce brand. If you want to see like a full in-depth guide on how to create a high converting sign-up form, because obviously this was done fast, I also have a full guide, a full course on how to create a high converting sign-up form. So please make sure to check out the video in the description. You can find the link over there. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want more valuable content on scaling your business, email marketing, and I hope to see you in the next video.